Well, Biggie was a storyteller.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, with Biggie, it was like, he taking you right there, you know what I mean? Drop you off, pick you up, kick in the door. You know what I'm saying? So
got a story to tell.
Yeah. So it was like one of those things where you like, okay, you know what I mean? So
10 Crack Commandments.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I got Biggie above Jay-Z. I mean, that's just me personally. There's no way.
Hold on,
I got to. Even though I know Jay-Z has the longevity.
Yeah.
I don't think Jay-Z had the same impact as Biggie, at least in New York. I don't.
What?
I don't.
You see that? You say that? Who but me? What you mean?
With that new blue nigga.
What you mean?
Yeah,
like, come
exactly.
on, man. Like,
but I'm just saying, I think you wouldn't have had. He birthed Jay-Z, so it's hard for me to put someone that's his son.
Oh,
Jay-Z's his son. Like,
don't let Dame Dash hear that. You know what I'm saying? But
what? Oh, James Dash gonna probably be like, yeah, I know.
Nah, man.
You gonna go right with that?
That's wild. Well, I'll say this: Biggie and Jay-Z, that whole thing. It's just Jay-Z just have that. He just have that different, like, you know what I'm saying, to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had to get there.
He's different than Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Biggie are different.
Now, I will say, Biggie, as far as lyrics and how I would say he has an edge on Jigga as far as the storytelling, and that's part
I thought he had a little, I ain't gonna lie.
mean?
Me personally, I thought he had a little edge with the swag too, because he's a fat black dude.
Right.
But like, he's so dapper and just swagged out to be that fat. Got the chain, the crazy, everything's crazy. Everything crazy was around Biggie.
I mean, that's true.
And he influenced people with way less than Jay-Z did. It took Jay-Z way longer. It's like, to me, it would be a comparison. You said LeBron. I would compare the two to Mike and Kobe. Like Kobe would be, that would be your man Jay-Z.
Well, you saying in comparison to Jay-Z and
Jay-Z and Biggie.
Biggie as Kobe and
Mike. Like, one is Mike, which had to be the first one to do it. And the other person, they was damn close. They was close. They tried their best. They just couldn't get there. Took them a little longer too.
I think who else? You know what I mean? Like,
only because Jay-Z was alive during these times. Like, people keep forgetting that Jay-Z was alive. He was alive. He was a person that existed. He wasn't on no level of Pac.
No, he definitely wasn't. I mean, he, it's after Biggie actually when he, so.
It was a question if Biggie was on the level of Pac. Like, that was a thing. Like, there was back and forth. Like, people was waiting for Biggie to do something like dissing Pac. Each one had a different coast.
Yeah.
Just think Jay-Z is cool. He's cool in comparison. Like, I just don't think he's on the same. I think you're doing that because of the longevity, the things that he accomplished, everything on the board. Like, he did a lot.
Yeah,
he did a lot, and it's great.
I mean, but that's what it is. I mean, true enough, he didn't last long, but I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, but sometimes greatness is greatness too. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Lauryn Hill, she had one album.
And she's one of the greatest.
And that's a classic.
That's right.
Like,
you're right.
That's like, you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, she only made one album. And she's up here and didn't have to do a lot that a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? But like, but Biggie, we didn't know his real, you know what I'm saying? His real true stardom, like, you know what I'm saying? He really got that after he passed, which is, you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunate.
Even with Pac, unfortunate as well. Both of them, like, so it was like after to where it's like, man,
you can only imagine what they would have been able to do with what they had.
Oh yeah. Even right now to this day. Think about like everybody, even some of their peers that's still alive, you know what I'm saying? From MCA, DJ Quick, to, Lil Kim, Lil C. I just saw Lil C's last week at the autism thing with Yo-Yo, you know what I mean? And he's still, up and, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? But like, just as far as impact, I always say though, I would go Pac, Jay-Z, Biggie.
Really?
Wait.
That's crazy.
Wait. Well, yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Okay,
So you got Biggie as third.
Pac, Jay-Z, Biggie, and Cube.
I respect it. I respect it.
That's how I go.
That's all I'll say. I'll just like, I'll respect it.
I
don't agree with it, but I respect it. And since you said Q, we got to get into the situation you said with the game, man.
Oh yeah, that's wild. I mean, you know, LA is small, man.
Yeah.
LA is small. You gonna run into people, you know, and it just happened. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You never know. You never know. You never know who you're gonna run to, like when. Me living here, I think I've been here for like 8 years now. I randomly see family now. Like I randomly see family or friends that I didn't even know they was gonna be in that neighborhood. Like, you know, you see them in their local grocery store or something. Right. Damn, I really live in LA. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, LA is big, but it's small, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not too many spots where you can go that nobody's gonna know you, you know what I'm saying, or seeing you or whatever, you know, so.
Especially if you into some of the same stuff and like, you know,
and who would have thought
lifestyle.
Game and Dre running into each other, you know, especially after all the Kanye West and talk, you know what I'm saying? And you could tell it kind of, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, what I'll say is, the good part about it is, no matter what, people know people's true feelings and heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, this is LA, man, Cali.
He ain't been getting a bad rap for like, I don't know how many years or so. I always been speaking positive for the game. I always thought the game was dope. I'll be honest, like even my wife, like she don't really like the game like that. But I guess he has some things that go on, you know, in his life outside of music, you know what I'm saying, that some people judge him on. But I always been like, he been a cold spitter since I first heard him. On the mixtapes, he was holding his own with like Fabulous, Cassidy. He's with G Unit. Like, he's dope. I didn't know he's from Cali when I first heard him. Or I didn't know he's from Compton. When I first heard him on the mixtape scene, like early on, I was like, who is this? This dude is crazy. Like, who is this?
Yeah. They can't fuck with Chuck, man.
Yeah.
They can't fuck with Chuck, man. That dude there, he just got that. Like, even with him, like, you know what I'm saying? His lyricism, how he do it, and how he name drop, but it's the way he put it together. It makes him rap. Nobody else can do the way he do. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna say that he's a rapper's rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Some people was like, they didn't understand like the whole him trying to, I guess, have competition with Kendrick. I'm like, yo, he
That's just first off. So what you saying? Compton shouldn't play Long Beach or something? Or Compton shouldn't play what's another school? Compton Centennial? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they shouldn't play each other because they in Compton? Nah, we gonna battle. We gonna see, you know, who's a rivalry, who's whatever, and we cool afterwards. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I think I can understand like all the pain and all the work that he done put in. Like, the game is the game. Like, he understands who he is, and he's gonna be confident about that.
Right. Game
and he's not gonna look at another rapper and be like, yo, this rapper's better than me just because the world say that. Like, I wouldn't look at nothing like that.
Nah. Game would never do that.
Gotta compete.
Game figure he number one, which, you know, he can say that. You know, he's proven, he got a proven record.
Is he better than Kendrick?
Hold on, man. Don't be doing that, man. Let me see.
I gotta ask you, man. You from out here?
Let me say this, man. Let me say this. I'm gonna say, you know,
don't be political with it.
I ain't gonna be political. Well, for me, I'm going with Game. I gotta go with Chuck. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. That's just.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
just
that.
period. You know,
like
but
that.
you know, I mean, Kendrick do his thing, but yeah, I would have to go with Chuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That is.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I mean? I ain't going.
I'm going to actually say, I like the Game better. I do. I actually like the Game better. I think Kendrick's a better rapper. I personally think Kendrick should be a better rapper. Like, that's how I see what he does. Right. I'm not going to say that I'm a fan of what he does more than what I'm a fan of the Game, but that could be the era thing. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, I see this. It's tough because listen, man. I'm gonna say this. Don't be mad at me, Chuck, for saying this, but I'm gonna say this. If him and Game him and 50 Cent would have got back together with the G Unit thing, things would have changed for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it would have been under a different structure, different everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I get he want to be, you know, he's an alpha male.
I don't think they could, though. I think their history was too negative.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if it would have worked, if it would have worked like some type of, you know, Wu-Tang Clan in the sense of just being together, being able to stay together, like kind of like knowing what's more important. It's like, come on.
It's always hard to keep a whole movement together.
Like, man,
I have my own experience with that. But like, think of Dipset, think of Rockefeller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rough Riders, like anybody that was in a group, it's just hard to have so many different personalities. So many people, like someone's gonna be the star, someone's the Beyonce of the team.
I mean,
someone else is just not really that popping. Like they don't know you like that. But you feel like I put in so much work. I'm really worth this.
Right.
You trying to renegotiate, and you know, you just have this thing about you. But the people don't see that.
No, they don't see that.
You know,
they ain't even worried about it at all.
But the game, I think he got dealt a bad hand. Cause I can only imagine what it feels like to be from Compton. Dr. Dre is who Dr. Dre is. But then it's like 50 Cent is that guy. And he's from Queens. Like, you know, I can only imagine what that would feel like. I would probably feel slighted a little bit too.
I mean, I think he was a little bit, but I think at the same time, he just still wanted his own. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's still that dude where he just want to have his own. Whether it's, you know, however it works out, you know what I mean? But he want to have his own. Like he couldn't be up under the G Unit. You know what I'm saying? Which I get. You know what I mean? But they could
G Unit couldn't be up under G Unit. Like there's people that was in G Unit that had to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? But hey, when you got something like a Voltron where you can kind of, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to, you know, maneuver and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like they could have been way bigger. You know what I'm saying? Than like a real group. You know what I'm saying? Like Tribe Called Quest or something. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. You know. But like you said, these groups say break up. It's always something.
I'm wondering though, like when I think about it, is G Unit, could they have really been that? Could they have really been at that level? Tony Yayo, Young Buck, 50 Cent.
Come on, Lloyd Banks. Come on.
The Game, Lloyd Banks. I forgot about Lloyd. That's crazy.
Lloyd Banks, come on,
and people always compare me to Lloyd Banks, so that's funny. Forgot about that dude.
And Lloyd Banks had, you know, his lyrics, even though he was different, he still was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But as a group, it was like, you heard him. He was able to stand out as a group, but as by itself,
not really.
By itself, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by the, you know what I mean? And that's why him and Gang had respect for each other too, though. So that would have worked. That would have been a cold two-man right there. You know
they had everything they needed. They had the lyrics. They had the street credibility. They had the hooks. Like 50 Cent gonna do all the hooks and everything back then. Olivia, I guess you could say that too. That you know, Olivia. I don't know if she made good music or not, but
I mean, I think she was talented too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
She was talented.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
You got listen, man. You got first off, you can't just make music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things. Like, you know, once like people grasp to it, that's what it is. I don't care what it sounds like, what is whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what's my guy, Afroman, when he made that song, Cause I Get High, everybody was clowning.
Or that new one that he just made. You know what I mean? You seen the new one that he just dropped?
Oh yeah, well I ain't seen it, but I know he was getting for the police.
He was dissing at the police. I was like, that's dope.
Like, oh man,
that's dope. He said he was smashing her wife, smashing his wife.
Is he?
Yo, even the cop said, I don't know. I'm not sure. So they asked him in court.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, but that's
they violated him. So you know,
he got
and
back.
He did his diss record. He did his big one.
Freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So
and they try to sue him.
Oh man,
how you gonna violate me? Take stuff out of my crib. And then I'll make a song about this, you know, I make a diss record about smashing your wife and you take me to court. That's crazy. It's like all I said was something that might be true, might not be.
Right.
You don't know.
Ask your wife.
Hey, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
She was crying in court. You seen that?
Oh man. No, I didn't see. I just saw like some of the images because I'm like, oh man, Afro win. But I saw he won though. So that's that. Those images I only want to see. I only want to see
the winning.
Yeah, and he won. He came out on top.